Hey, it's Mark Williams with Swine Life Barbecue. Holidays are right around the corner and you know we got to smoke a ham. Today we have a Smithfield ham straight out of the package, but what's going to set this recipe apart is we're doing a salted caramel glaze. When this ham gets done, we're going to make a caramel gravy, got some yeast rolls on the side. It's going to make a great one-bite sandwich. Let's get started. So all we have to do with this ham is get a probe in it so we can monitor the internal temperatures. We'll go right in the center. We got our silverback fired up with some Bear Mountain pellets. We're running cherry blend today. Get it placed right on it. It's running 275. Got that good cherry smoke rolling. All we got to do is cook it till it gets to 140. Then we get the caramel glaze on it. So this spiral slice ham's creeping up on 140 degrees. It's time to get our caramel glaze on it. All we have is some store-bought caramel in a squirt bottle. We're gonna make it easy. We're gonna drizzle it right over the top. I have a brush here. We're gonna brush it in and get all the sides coated good. It's gonna make a mess, so we're gonna leave it in this pan. That way I don't have sticky goo in this all on the inside of this pellet grill. Get it brushed in them slices, touch it up everywhere we can. We just want a good coating. This will be just a good sweet flavor on each slice. Once we get it coated, we'll slide it right back in here. About another 10 minutes, this baby will be ready to come off and we'll see you at the cutting board. So our ham has reached 145 degrees. While it's resting, we're gonna go ahead and make our gravy. I'm gonna start out with a half a stick, which is a quarter of a cup, Kerrygold butter. Start letting it melt in. So we have our eye on medium heat right now. We're not trying to get it too crazy hot. We're just gradually wanting to melt this butter. You don't want it to brown at this point just yet. Once you have all your butter melted, we're gonna add a quarter cup of flour. This will be equal parts butter and flour. We're gonna make a roux somewhat. This should just be the start of our gravy. Get all this incorporated. You can bump your heat up right now at about medium high. Start browning this flour and this butter. See it right there? Starting to get a kind of an orange color. Just darken it up just a little bit, not much. So as you see, right there in the middle, starting to get a little darker. We're gonna go ahead with our 2 cups of half and half. And get to stirring. We wanna get this incorporated. Gonna wanna thicken up on you just a little bit. We're still at medium to high heat, so you can tell. Starting to steam off a little bit, starting to thicken up just a bump. We'll let it keep going just a little while longer. All the butter, everything's incorporated on a good smooth consistency. You start seeing it bubble up right there in the middle. That lets you know this gravy's fixing to go to sleep on you. Just keep it mixing. And once you start seeing it bubble, go ahead and add 1/3 of a cup of the caramel we put on the ham. It's just a bottled caramel. You can make your own. We're gonna keep it simple. Once you add your caramel, go ahead and turn your heat down to low. You're gonna let this keep cooking until it gets to the consistency you like. I'm gonna let it get a little bit thicker. And of course, this is salted caramel. So we're gonna sprinkle about half a teaspoon of salt in here. Salt to taste, of course. If you want a little bit saltier caramel, add just a little bit more. Just keep mixing. It'll help this gravy be good and smooth and delicious. So you can start seeing my spoons leaving a trail behind it. That's getting pretty darn close to where I like it. You know, it's gravy, you gotta at least try it. Oh man, I can't wait for y'all to try this caramel gravy. It would blow your mind. It is delicious. Almost turn this into ice cream if we wanted to. Now I'm gonna leave my eye on a keep warm setting. We're finna get this ham plated up and we're finna put it all together. We got our ham off the pit, letting it cool off, got our gravy mixed up. Just as a quick recap, we start with a spiral slice ham. Didn't do anything to it. Got it over on the Grilla Grill Silverback running about 275 and just double smoked it. Once it hit about 140, we drizzled some caramel sauce over it. It's got a great sheen, and then we got it off the pit when it hit 145 degrees. While it was resting, cooling off, we made our caramel gravy, just a simple recipe. Butter, flour, little half and half, and once it got incorporated, we added the caramel sauce. And let me tell you, this ham is great, but this caramel sauce, it's gonna blow your mind. It's outstanding. I can't wait to try it and get all this incorporated. So now I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna put this all together. I have a couple of yeast rolls, warm them up on the smoker. We're gonna get in here and slide us out some of these pieces of ham. That's what I love about spiral sliced ham. It just makes it that much easier. Get our caramel gravy, drizzle it right over the top. That's a simple, sweet and savory, one bite little roll right there. Pure deliciousness right there. Come on in. I know it's finna make a mess. That gravy's wanting to run off, but it's time to see if it all worked. And let me tell you, it did. You pick up a good salty flavor from that ham. That caramel gravy just mellows everything out, and then you got the little yeast flavor from these rolls. It's the perfect combo. That sweet and savory combo is delicious on this little yeast roll. You could do this recipe on biscuits. Heck, I would use that gravy to top any dessert. It just works. It's a great fall flavor. Of course, this caramel ham, it just sets it off. They work perfectly together. I can't wait to eat some more of this. Dadgum, I'm making a mess, but it's worth it. That's a wrap for us today at Swine Life. We appreciate y'all checking this video out. Give this caramel gravy a try. This caramel sauce on the ham would be excellent at your Thanksgiving table. Y'all got any questions, shoot us a message on Facebook or Instagram. And as always, like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see y'all next time.